Hello, Grant Wiley here from Worthington Publishing. Today I'm just going to give a little background on me, my interest in hobbies. I've been board gaming since about 1976, 77. I got into wargaming with a friend of mine. I'll talk about that maybe in a later video. But today I'm just going to give you a background on me and my interest and some of the things that I'm into. I'm big into SpaceX, NASA, the moon landings, Legos, video games, things like that. I've got a small shrine here in my living room to the Apollo moon landings. My wife's allowed me that. I've got a I think it's almost 39-inch tall NASA Lego Saturn V rocket that I built. The cool thing about this thing is it's got 1,969 pieces, which year did we land on the moon? 1969. Moon globe with detailed crater and landing site information. Great book on the Apollo landings and missions, along with the Lego lander and capsule. Picture. One of the cool things I set up with my model rocket was hit a button and it plays the launch, landing on the moon, and then Neil Armstrong stepping off of the lander onto the moon surface. And you just hit a little button down here and it plays that. And then it goes into the land. It's like a 2-minute long soundtrack. Me and my wife were fortunate enough to go down last month, February I guess it was, and see the Falcon Heavy take off. We were up close for the Falcon Heavy launch. We were in the Feel the Heat package, and we got champagne glasses and hats and really cool stuff. So we had this picture blown up and canvas, and it's over our fireplace and seat TV. Some family pictures there. I have an autographed Buzz Aldrin photo where he, a lot of people don't, well, some people do, but a lot of people don't realize that there are no pictures of Neil Armstrong on the moon other than the video of him stepping off onto the moon's surface. But if you look close in this one picture, Neil is taking Buzz's picture. So you can see Neil in the reflection on Buzz's visor. Got Buzz's autograph and then the Apollo 11 patch here. I'm currently waiting on a Charlie Duke autograph coming back. It's being framed in the same manner by a local framing shop. And that's pretty cool. I'm trying to get all 12 of the Moonwalkers autographs. Neil Armstrong will be the big one because he was, well, he's gone. He stopped signing autographs, and he, I think his autographs generally run for about 5,000 or 10,000, depending. He personalized a lot of them to make them not as replayable. Here's my wife in her tropical room. It's painted the island colors. Key West colors. Even though we've never been to Key West.
I've been to Key West.
I haven't been to Key West.
I went with our kids.
Oh, that's right. But anyway, on to the next hobby room. I'm a big Batman comic fan. One of the things, I got my Batman tattoo, as sad as that one is. Into Legos. The Lego London Tower Bridge. This was a lot of fun to build. It took me a long time to build. I've got my Batman poster art on the walls. And more over here. Going to some of the Comic-Cons and things like that. Also into the astronomy. There's a Celestron Nexstar 4SE. And some more of my astronomy gear in the closet. I don't know about y'all, but sorry for the little bit of mess. We're changing that dining room table, so we have one in here. A lot of history books, photo albums from battlefields I've been to, American Civil War battlefields, astronomy books, books on Lego, comic books, and then a lot of history books. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, Time Life Vietnam, Elon Musk. Elon, yeah, read about you. A lot more history books, more Batman stuff, more history books, more history books. More Lego stuff. But then the predominant feature, again, Legos. Legos, Star Wars, those are always fun. But games, lots and lots of games. Most of these up top here are games that we started out producing. Victoria Cross, one of our first. Blood of Noblemen, based on the Alamo. Victoria Cross is based on the Battle of Rorke's Drift. Forged in Fire, the 1862 Civil War Peninsula Campaign. War and Peace by us. Worthington Publishing. And then my collection of Mark Miklos' Great American Revolutionary series. I've got all the original 8, and plus I've went back and bought the tri-pack. Thank you, GMT Games, taking my money. Our Bull Run Limited Edition, Scotland Rising. An old Avalon Hill classic, France 1940. Victoria Cross 2, we did a reprint. This had blocks originally. We went to counters and included the Battle of Islandwana. Guns of August by John Gorkowski. He designed that. I designed a game, and then he basically took it over, developed it, and really changed it, made it much better. Chainmail by Richard Berg that we produced. Boots on the Ground by our own Sean Cook. Medwar Sicily by Richard Berg. We also did North African campaign of his. Anzio Casino by Mike Ranella. Mercury Market Garden by Mike Ranella. Cowboys, Prussia's Defiant Stand by Ron Draker. Hearts and Minds, not a complete game here, unfortunately. Silver Bayonet by GMT. I have picked up Next War Poland and Next War Korea by GMT. I'm learning those. Some Band of Brothers. Again, incomplete, Hearts and Minds. Trenton 1776. But this is my war game collection. Holdfast Russia, one of my favorites of our designs. And then our Civil War series. Grant's Gamble, Pemberton and Grant, Lee's Invincibles. Holdfast Pacific, Holdfast Atlantic. Some other companies, a couple Avalanche Press games, Desert War. My classics, Terrible Swift Sword. I've got 3 copies of that. And some magazine games. What game collection would be complete without some Command and Color Ancients? Let's see. Akusa, Shogun, Battleship Galaxies, and Darker Darkest, Shadows of Camelot. Great Battles of History, Elysia. 2 copies of Caesar by Avalon Hill, one of my all-time favorites, and that is how I got into gaming. Me and a friend started playing that in, gosh, 77, 78. Some Quartermaster General, 1914, and World War II, great games. Victory or Death. Status Pro Baseball from 1978. There's a story to that, guys. Caesar Elysia, or Caesar's Gallic War. Trenton, our new one, our brand new one, Trenton 1776 Remastered. Hold the Line American Revolution, and then Hold the Line French and Indian War Expansion. A copy of Talon by Jim Crone. Guns of Galicia, and another copy of Guns of August by John Gorkowski. And then 2 Ted Racier classics. Clash of Giants 1 and 2 on World War I. Great games. And then some golden oldies. American Heritage Dogfight, 2 copies. A copy of Skirmish. Copy of the Rand Games Saratoga 1777. A Command and Color Napoleonic. SPQR. Enemies of Rome. And then some fun games. Me and my granddaughter got into watching Emergency. And so we got that. Some Batman. Some Scotland Yard. Castle Panic. Apples to Apples. Terraforming Mars. Great game. I'll be doing a review of that soon. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Firefly, Star Trek Panic, Ticket to Ride, of course Monopoly, terrible game. Sorry, Sliders, Battleship Risk. Continuing the Journey. Fields of Despair, I hope to be doing a review of that soon. 2 copies of Slapshot, that's a family game night favorite. Napoleon, 4th edition I think it is, Shenandoah by Gary Selkirk, Crusader Rex. Cowboys, Forgotten Heroes. Gosh, I forget what that one is. Hammer of the Scots, Richard III, Julius Caesar by Justin Thompson. Bobby Lee, 2 copies, the new one. Wilderness War. Washington's War, Fallen Sky, A Hero Escape. Conquest of the Empire, A Waterloo by Phalanx and Pompey. Some racing games. You got to have some racing games. I got Formula D. I got the Chicago track, or the 2-track packs, 1 and 2. Another Batman Memento. Yahtzee, Carcassonne, Elkfest, HeroClix. Just Batman, don't be afraid. Galaxy Command, Dusk to Dawn, or Till Dawn. Munchkin, Ivanhoe. Formula Motor Racing by GMT. That is a great game. I Say Homes, Exploding Kittens, Underwhelmed. Rampage. Of course, Axis and Allies from 1984. That was a gift from my father who's passed away. Axis and Allies D-Day, Axis and Allies Guadalcanal, Axis and Allies Battle of the Bulge. 2 copies of Memoir 44, the Terrain Pack, Stalingrad, the Desert Board, the Snowboard, East Front, Island Hopping with Japan, Vikings, 1775, 1754, 1812, and Strike of the Eagle. I'm a big fan of Academy games. DC Comics deck building game, Castle Ravenloft, Ave Caesar, Star Wars deck duels, epic duels, and Europe Risk. Those are, the Europe Risk and Stratego Waterloo are 2 highly underrated games, guys. If you ever get the chance, you really ought to play them. If you're a war gamer or a light war gamer, they're really a lot of fun. But, oh, my gorilla thing just broke on me. Look at that. But guys, that's it. I just wanted to give you a brief update today. We'll get back to some game reviews. We're going to have a contest drawing tomorrow for somebody on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you enjoy these and game reviews and just stuff, general geekery, please be sure to subscribe. Guys, it's Friday. You're heading into a long weekend. Make sure you play a game this weekend. Teach somebody a game, but most of all, happy gaming.